live long and prosper. It's a phrase made famous by Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock in the original television and movie series Star Trek. The actor and director died today. He was 83 years old. His longtime friend and co-star, George Takei, joins me out front tonight. George, thank you so much for being with me. And I know you and I were just talking in the commercial about what a friend he was to you, how he came to your big documentary debut last summer, even though he was ill. President Obama talked about him today, calling him a friend, saying long before being nerdy was cool, there was Leonard Nimoy, cool, logical, big-eared, and level-headed. I loved Spock. NASA put out a statement saying that your friend inspired generations of scientists and astronauts. What do you remember the most about him?
He was a brilliantly innovative actor, but he also worked collaboratively. He recognized the important contributions made by everybody. And I think that's what made him a good director as well. And since we had been working together for a long time, as a director, he could speak to us in shorthand. So his many gifts included his ability to work with many people.
Which is not always common. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not. It's a rare gift when people truly have that.
Indeed it is.
And his character on Star Trek showed no emotion because he was a Vulcan. That was his character. He played it well. But obviously you knew him differently. You knew him as a man. You knew his heart and his soul. What was he really like?
He was a great friend, very supportive. He played Dysart in Equus on Broadway, and I did the same role in Los Angeles at the East West Players. He came down to see me in it.
Yes.
And it was a little daunting to know that he was in the audience because he was so brilliant in it on Broadway. So when he came backstage, I said to him, well, how'd I do? And he smiled that wry smile of his and said, you are better. Now, obviously, that was his very charming way of avoiding the question. But he had that kind of wit about him in a situation
and
like
kindness.
that.
And you talk about how he often greeted people with the Spock phrase, live long and prosper. He took that to heart?
Oh, yes, he did. I mean, so much of, for example, the Vulcan greeting was something that he introduced. It comes from his Jewish faith. It's part of a ceremonial.
You're very good at doing it, but I have to kind of train my fingers.
It was a requirement of casting.
To be able to do it.